Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Knights of the Old Republic. We just saved Bastila and now we're setting out to try to find a way off of this planet Terrace. So I've been running with Karth and Zalbar. And I think the rest at least of this planet we're going to be going with Karth and Bastila. Excuse me there. So let's get going. You there, human. You are the rider who won the great swoop race in Lower City, yes? What do you want? Me? Nothing. I'm only a runner. I work for the man who hired me. I had a message from Candace Ordo. He says to meet him in the cantina. Why does he want to meet? Candace didn't say why he wanted to meet you. He only had an offer he couldn't refuse. Given his connections, you can see why it would be foolish to ignore his request. Okay, I got the message. You can go now. I would advise you not to put this meeting off for too long, human. Mandalorians are known for many things, but patience is not one of them. Okay. So I think she's pretty much equipped, but let's just check to make sure. Okay, now, so she got clothes, and that's all she can wear. We'll give her energy shield. +3 reflex. Let's see what her reflex is right now. So she could use higher fortitude. Whoops. Give her her lightsaber. And that's it. I don't know why she can't wear this. Oh, don't have the prerequisites. Oh, feats required light armor. She doesn't have light armor? Okay. And she needs to be leveled up as well. Let's do charisma. Powers. Using force power requires force points. Your light dark side rating affects the force point cost of some powers. The further you stray to the dark side, the more expensive light side powers become, and the less expensive dark side powers become, and vice versa. Okay. So Cure, she needs to be level 6, looks like, so it's not letting me pick that one. She already has Force Aura. Excuse me. Burst of speed. This power allows a Jedi to move very swiftly, pressing his or her body to its physical limits. For the duration of this effect, 36 seconds movement speed is doubled and 2 defense. So this will give her defense. Force Valor. Power increases the physical attributes and saving throws of the Jedi and all party members by 2 points. Energy resistance, she already has stud and affect mind. So affect mind's universal. This one, stun droid. This is dark side, so we're not going to be using any dark side. I think I'm going to go with saving throws all by 2. I think I'm going to do that one. She's going to be mainly for buffing. Skills, let's see what they recommend. Awareness. Okay. Powers. What are they recommending? Stun droid. I still can't pick cure. Energy resistance. You know what? Stun droid's fine. More to treat injury. Excuse me. So force immunity, stun, night sense. Okay, so let's see. That's only when using one. Melee, so lightsaber. +1 attack bonus with lightsabers. Well, you know what? I think we're gonna go this one. That way she has a better chance to hit. Powers. We're gonna go for cure. And accept. Skills. Powers. Force shield. Disable droid. Darkside, 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 darkside. So the next one we have is disable droid. You get energy resistant or burst of speed. Or we could do force shield. +4 to thief and small saving throws. Yeah, why not? Let's do that one. Oops. Alright, there we go. So she is set up. Okay.
What? Yes?
Let's go meet Canderous in the cantina. I've got to pause the video for 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Had a coughing fit for some reason. I don't know. No, we're back. Not sure what cantina. They didn't really specify. I'm just going to assume it's this one over here. And of course, Basilis seems to have something on her mind.
How can I help?
You want to talk to me about something?
I would like to know what happened after you crashed on Taurus. I'm curious as to what you and Karth were doing before we all joined forces.
Before we rescued you, you mean?
I managed to free myself, as I recall. In fact, if I hadn't been there, Brejik and his thugs might have killed you in that fight. It's probably more accurate to say that I rescued you.
You didn't escape the Black Vultures until we arrived, as I recall.
I'll admit that I probably wouldn't have been able to free myself if not for the brawl after the swoop race. I guess I should thank you for that, at least. Actually, your presence at the swoop track is what I'm curious about. It couldn't have been an easy task to find me there, yet somehow you managed. You also avoided detection by the Sith, discovered I was a Vulca prisoner, gained sponsorship for the race, and became the Taurus swoop champion. That's quite a resume.
And rescue the damsel in distress. Don't forget that.
Yes, well, I hardly consider myself a damsel in distress. I'm a member of the Jedi Order, after all. But I won't deny you've impressed me with what you've done. When you were chosen to join this mission, I doubt any of us expected this much from you. A Jedi could have done such things, of course, but only by drawing heavily upon the Force.
I think you're underestimating us non-Jedi.
Perhaps, but the Force works through all of us to some degree or another. There are some individuals outside the Jedi Order that we consider Force-sensitive. It's obvious to me that the Force has been working through you. There is no other explanation for your great success, though I'm not certain what to make of this discovery. Perhaps if you weren't... well, if you were younger, the Jedi might take you for training. But as it is...
What are you trying to say?
I've overstepped my authority. I'm speaking of things that are best left to the Jedi Council. For now, let's just accept the fact that you're gifted. Hopefully, between your abilities, my Jedi training, and the skills of our companions, we can find a way off this planet.
So, new journal entry. So she sees the Force is acting through you. However, she was reluctant to speculate further. This matters are the providence of the Jedi Council. We're also trying to get off of Terra still. To the cantina.
I saw you in the swoop race. Very impressive. You seem like you know how to get results. That's just the kind of person I'm looking for.
Who are you?
My name's Canderous Ordo. I work for Davik Kang in the Exchange. The hours aren't great, but they promised me a fortune to work for them. And I have nothing better to do. Mandalorian mercs like me are in high demand. But lately, Davik hasn't been paying me what he promised. I don't like getting cheated. So I figure it's time for me to break the Sith quarantine and get off this backwater planet.
Why are you telling me this?
I've got a plan to escape Taris, but I can't do it alone. I need someone I know can get the job done to help me. That's where you come in.
Careful. Mercs like this haven't a lick of conscience. They'll betray you in a heartbeat. This could be a trap.
I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to your friend, aren't I? I saw you win that swoop race and started thinking. Anyone crazy enough to race like that is probably crazy enough to break into the Sith military base. I need someone to steal the Sith launch codes from the base. Without those codes, any ship leaving the atmosphere will be disintegrated by the Sith fleet's automated defense guns.
What's in it for me?
Here's the deal. You bring me those launch codes, and I can provide the vehicle to get us off the planet. Davik's flagship, the Ebon Hawk.
How are you gonna manage that?
Not yet. First you bring me the launch codes. Then I'll tell you the rest of my plan.
How am I supposed to get inside the military
Getting
base?
in won't be easy. The Sith base is protected by an encrypted security system. It would take a top-of-the-line astromech droid to slice through it. Lucky for you, I know just the place to get a droid like that. Davik was having one custom built by Janice Nall. Just tell her Canderous sent you and she'll sell you the droid. Then you can use it to get the launch codes from the Sith base.
Won't Davik get mad if I take his droid?
Davik paid for the droid, but I'm the guy he put in charge of the mission. He won't care how I come up with those codes. Normally I'd do this myself, but everyone knows who I work for. If I broke into the Sith base, they'd send an army down on Davik's estate to get those codes back. That's why I need you.
Alright, you've got a deal.
I don't sense any deception from him, which is surprising. This may be exactly what we need.
I'm going to wait in Javiar's cantina. You come and find me when you've got those launch codes, and I'll make sure we both get off this rock.
Alright, so let's get us a droid. Oh yeah, that means we're gonna have to have the droid in the party. I'll probably keep Bastila then for her healing and buffs. I wish we didn't have to run all the way there. Let's see, we're all healed up, so we don't need to go to the medic. almost off this planet. And the real game begins. I forgot how much time it took in this beginning. I was thinking there's only going to be a few videos to get through
Bastila,
it.
I was wondering something. How did those Vulkars manage to capture a famous Jedi like you? Were you knocked out when your escape pod crashed?
No, I was conscious. But my force powers were exhausted from using my battle meditation in the battle for the Ender Spire. Without my help, you might have never gotten off the ship alive.
Fair enough, but I've seen you Jedi in action. There's no way those thugs could have stood a chance against your lightsaber.
My lightsaber was misplaced. I couldn't find it after the crash. I looked everywhere in that pod. The Vulkars came and overwhelmed me even as I was searching for my weapon.
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. You lost your lightsaber? I mean, isn't that a violation of some kind of Jedi code or something?
All the Jedi in the galaxy. Why do we get one who's absent-minded?
This is no laughing matter. During the crash, my lightsaber must have... It must have fallen from my belt and rolled under my seat. The Vulkars probably found it there when they searched the wreckage.
Hey, don't get mad. I'm sorry. It's just funny to think of a legendary Jedi losing her lightsaber. Take my advice. This is one detail you might want to keep out of the history texts.
I hardly consider myself a legend, calf. Though I will consider your advice when I relate these events to the Jedi Council. There is no need for them to know every detail of what transpired.
It's fun giving her shit because she's kind of a bitch. She talks all tough about how she rescued us, yet she's the one who got captured because she lost her lightsaber. Alright, time to get a droid that actually works.
Hachu apanki, Jishawa anibong
He was been
kasha,
excited for 5
Jonasi,
minutes match.
Ichua,
He
Byong
surprised. He
Bojoni,
was getting on in years.
Minamam
People start to lose
Baton,
their edge as they
Mulera,
get older.
Hakugri Katkoda, Tanga Boksha,
It's the nice thing about
Nabnon,
droids. You usually name them check, and if you replace some parts here and there, and they can last forever. Kander said he'd sell the T3M4 droid to me. Oh, Kander sent you? Well, why didn't you say so? Alright. Droid is ready. You can have it for 2,000 credits. Give me that droid for free or David will close the shop down permanently. Hey, I don't want to trouble with David. Look, take the droid. It's yours. The next time David wants to do some custom work, he's out of luck. Alright. Yeah, let's remove Karth and take the droid. Don't think I have any. Okay, so I already came with some stuff. We've got blasters, does 1 to 6. Cars does 2 to 7. I'm gonna go with the heavy blaster form. Could I put 2? Okay, so he still suffers from the same negatives as everyone else. Okay. I'll probably buy more parts for him, but I don't really know if I'm going to use him too much. But anyway, that's a good place to end the video. So when we come back, we'll level this new droid up, and then we'll assault the Sith base. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.